Lord Voldemort, the Prince of Darkness, the most vile human being I've ever witnessed on cinema, the main antagonist in the Harry Potter series. This man is the strongest wizard in the entire wizard kind, second to only Professor Dumbledore. Yes, I said it. I'm going to get a lot of backlash. Oh, why did he say that? What does it mean by Dumbledore being the strongest? Yes, Dumbledore is the strongest. What do you think would happen to Voldemort if he fought with Dumbledore in his prime? I mean, look at him. You're telling me this fraud, this bomb can take on Dumbledore in his prime? For real? Are you serious? For real? Think no. Think within yourselves, down in your heart of hearts. You really think Voldemort could take on Dumbledore in his prime? I'm going to die on this hill. I don't care what anybody says. Now, I was going to binge watch the Harry Potter series yesterday, but then a thought came across my mind thinking about Voldemort. Why was he so obsessed with immortality? Now, the movies and the books will tell you that, oh, he had a superiority complex. He thought he was better than everyone. He had a thing. He had some discriminatory tendencies against Muggleborn and Mudbloods alike. He hated them so much. He thought they were lesser than the rest of wizard kind. Right? He thought of himself so superior that he was willing to go down the route to achieve immortality, to rule all wizard kind forever. He attributed to a lot of heinous crimes in order to achieve his goals. He killed a lot of people in order to create these Horcruxes. Where did his fixation on Horcruxes start from? Well, it started from when he was a child at Hogwarts, discovering them in the library. By the way, what kind of school keeps dangerous artifacts, researches on dangerous artifacts like that in their library? It's unheard of. But anyways, now Voldemort, at a first glance, seems to be any other kind of run-of-the-mill villain. He basks in hedonism, sees himself as superior, wants to rule forever. So he seeks out immortality. In order to achieve immortality, he has to divide his souls in various objects, put them into different sacred objects, and hide them. And so long as he lives and those objects remain hidden, he can attain immortality. He can live forever to rule over his dark dominion. Now, accordingly, it says that committing murder is so evil that it damages the murderer's soul. By an act of evil, it is the supreme act of evil. By committing murder, killing rips the soul apart. The wizard intends upon creating a Horcrux will use the damage to his advantage. I don't think the movies are telling us everything about Voldemort's intention on wanting immortality. I have a theory. Now it's going to be mad, but in the movies, it kind of looks very simple as to his inspiration to wanting to be immortal, right? He hates muggles and he hates half bloods. He thinks wizard kind should be pure bloods. And he also thinks he's strong enough to rule the entirety of wizard kind. Here's what I think are his reasons. for seeking out immortality. And it's not what you think, it has a deeper meaning to this. He is a lonely child deep down. In the movies, he comes off as this very competent, evil, sick, twisted, sadistic, dark villain. But just looking at him deep down, he's a very sad, lonely child. In the books, he discovers while he was at Hogwarts that his dead mother was somehow related to Salazar Slytherin. And he also found out that his father was a muggle, making him a mudblood. The same people that he despises so much, the same people he has sworn to cleanse from the earth, he's one of them. So he plans to kill his father and blames it on his uncle. He framed his uncle for his father's murder. Finding out his mother died at childbirth, I think, drove him to loneliness and despair. He saw his mother's death as a weakness. She was weak for dying. I think I think that those were his thoughts going through his head. How could a woman related to Salazar Slytherin die of such mundane thing? She was a wizard, for fuck's sake. She was meant to be strong. How could she die? He saw it as a weakness. He hated her for it. And so he swore to prove how strong he was. And by proving how strong he was, he swore to conquer death and plug that hole in his heart full of loneliness and despair. And to prove that he was a very great wizard, he decided to make himself immortal. Hence the thirst for immortality. Hence his need to do anything possible. No matter how sacrilegious, he would do it to get immortal. He would then prove to all wizard kind that wizards are the superior beings and do not need to intermingle with these frauds that he sees around him. Basically, mudbloods and muggles are like, he sees himself superior to all of them. And by conquering death, he could prove that once and for all. Some of you are going to listen to this and think, wow, this guy must be on some kind of meds. I know, maybe I am. But that's enough rant from me. See you guys next time. Peace.